I was actually sitting here waiting for the clock to count down. How's everybody doing today? Today, this just ain't about me and me running my mouth. At least I'm gonna try not to. I want to see how is your vinegar coming? Because I'm getting a lot of emails. You know something? I thought that I was not going to. I thought I wasn't going to do the vinegar. Keep on doing it because really nobody seemed like they really cared about the vinegar, right? I'm all excited. I'm like, listen, everybody ain't on my excitement level. So I'm going to just not do too many more vinegar videos until the emails start rolling in. I told y'all, I said, once the apples and sugar and water start turning into vinegar, I said, that's when your excitement gonna kick in, didn't I? I said that when you start smelling it from another room, that's when you gonna start be like, oh, is it working? I think it's working. I told you. I told you. So hello everybody in the room today. Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. This is for all the people that tried to make vinegar and is coming along okay. I want to make sure everybody is doing okay. And we want to address a couple of the people that theirs weren't quite turning out. And I'm going to tell you and show you the results of one of my batches that wasn't turning out. So, all right, Be Rich, how's everybody doing? Let me get in here. How y'all doing? Tamika Wells, Francis Green, Miss, I can't say your name. I'm not sure what that is. Lynette, Mona, Fifi, 100%. All right, everybody in the house, what's going on today? It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a nice day at work or a nice day at home. Nobody worked you too hard. Nobody worked you too little, just right. And you made a little money today, a little extra something. Might have found $20 on the sidewalk somewhere between some bushes and some dog poop. Something, as long as it made put a smile on your face. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, Hoodstead. How you doing, Hoodstead? Reba Patterson. Reba Patterson, I think you emailed me too, Reba. If I'm not mistaken. I got so many emails on the vinegar. I was like, man, now I told you. I told you. At first, it seemed like, why did I just grind up these old busted apples and put them in a jar listening to Lead Crazy? But all right, Dan Permaculture Food Forest, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? So, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you you was going to start feeling good? Hey, Shirley Weems in the house. Lana Rich. Let me see, Bert Crane Fitness. All right, Bert Crane, I might need to call you. That Nat Life, Farming the Life, Dandelion Haven, Sandra, Britt Myers in the house. How you doing, Britt Myers? Everybody, hello. Now, before I even get going, because I'm going to say it anyway. I always say this now. I don't want to be on that long. But I want to know, show of hands. I'm going to try to get this cranked out. Show of hands, how many people, all right, Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear, how many people actually tried the vinegar? Because I'm about to bust your head open in a second. As a matter of fact, and excuse all the beekeeping equipment, this from our bee class. So Black's Tropical Homestead in the house. All right, Black's Tropical Homestead. If y'all ain't went and checked out Black's Tropical Homestead, go give them a shout out. Tell them old Lead sent you. Go see what they got to offer. They doing a whole bunch of stuff over there at Black's Tropical Homestead. Dan Permaculture Food Forest. And go give my sister a shout out too over there at Cali Pooh Bear Homestead. Go holler at her too. She needs a little support. Let's support one another. Everybody in this room today, if you have a channel, you might want to write down some of these other channels and go check them out. If you know what I noticed too, before I get off on a whole nother thing. All right, Orlando McCray, love you too. Before I get going, they put the function back in where you can click on somebody in the live chat and go straight to their channel. They took that away for a long time, about 2 or 3 years, because people was doing it crooked. but they put that feature back, which is awesome. So you may be able to click on somebody in here that you would like to go check out and go over to their channel. If it doesn't work for you, just write their name down. Write down a couple of names. Write down the names with you see their face. Okay, make sure, and that's why I be telling people, make sure you got a face on your page so people want to see you, people want to come check you out. Okay. Anyway, let's get it. I want to show y'all something. All right, who was that? My man, So Good Gardener. What's up, man? It's good to see you. All right, y'all. You say I don't have a face, but I'm real. Your word on YouTube, your word on social media means nothing to people. You know that. You got to put something on there because the first thing people think when you don't have they don't take you seriously. Even if they don't think you a troll, they won't even comment, keep commenting because they like this somebody just playing games. And I understand it's a lot of people that have television sets and they just watching and stuff, but you got to understand from our point of view what we see. That's a whole nother video. We about to talk about this vinegar, and I got an example for you. Okay, I got this for us. I went out and got that famous brand of apple cider. I got that just so we can compare. Okay, this is the famous stuff right here. Y'all know what that is. All right, and this one is mine. I'm gonna tell you what's in this, what I did. You see why it's sipped down a little bit? Because I use my own vinegar, which I usually do with this one. You know, the famous one. I usually use this. I put some ginger, some garlic, my own vinegar, and some stevia in here. And I take me a squig of that before, when I first wake up and when I go to bed. Woo! Woo! Oh, and cinnamon. I left out the cinnamon. Left out the cinnamon. Woo! I'm telling you something. I'm back on this health thing, and you know, of course, you know the pounds go slow, y'all. The pounds go slow. Don't let that rush you. But the best part is you start feeling better. It ain't always how you look at first. It's, man, how you feel. If you waking up and you feel like crap every day because you toting around a couple of extra pounds of chicken feed on your back, yeah, that'll make you feel like crap. That'll make you feel bad. So I started trying to work on my gut health. And that's why I'm doing this whole vinegar adventure, okay? Dang, I forgot the So that's what that's all about. I forgot something else too, because Lady Led wanted y'all to know something. Anyway, look, this is one of the ways you can work on your health. And the first thing about working on your health is it can be expensive. Don't lie. Don't lie to yourself or nobody else. Eating healthy, they have made eating healthy expensive. Expensive. Oh, and lemons. I got lemons in here too, Dan. I still got tons of lemons left. They look like they about to turn on me and stab me in the back, but I still got tons of them. Getting healthy can be expensive at first. We all know that. So that's one of the biggest things about gardening and creating all of our own herbal remedies. Because if it's growing out there in the garden, y'all, we'll never get sick. All right, Thunder, how we doing? You wanted to buy it. Why didn't you buy it? Oh, anyway, okay. Yes, I like cinnamon and coffee also. Yes. Okay. So here we go. Show of hands. How many people actually started the vinegar? How many people? And how many people, if you haven't done it yet, just say not yet. Because I don't know why y'all sleeping, man. swear, I be like, man, I don't understand. All right, Frugal Nurse Homestead, what's up, sister? My sister from the snow. That's what I want to see. All them hands. All my not yets. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Not yets? It's nothing to do. It's a jar, a piece of fruit or vegetable, a cup of sugar, and some water. It ain't nothing to do. It ain't nothing. It's almost like zero excuse. You can't even say time, because I did it in literally, if I wasn't talking, I could have done it in about 3 to 5 minutes and it would have been done. Now I'm going to show y'all the one that we worked on together. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you the first batches I did in the 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to show you every step that I've done so far, and even my newest banana vinegar. Let me see. I think it's brewing. Let me see. It's in a cool weather because the fruit flies don't try to get it. There we go. Okay, let me see. So easy, I did mine next week. That's what I'm talking about. It's easy. This ain't, listen, you don't need no instructions. You don't need no directions. You don't need nothing. What's up, broke farmer? I seen somebody say, what's up to my brother? Oh, there he is. What's up, bruh? What's going on, man? I see you broke in the house. A butterfly effect. It's so good to see everybody up in this mug, man, because I hate getting excited about stuff, man, because I be wanting people to be as excited as I am, and I know that's not how things supposed to be. That's a little narcissistic. But when I find out something that could help everybody and it don't cost, think about this. If I found a way to make all of y'all get $500,000 by the end of the year, I would be excited about that, to bring all my brothers and sisters. Everybody can eat good. Everybody can live good. Why wouldn't you be excited? So I feel like I'm excited right now because, man, this bottle was 8 and some change for the famous stuff. Whew. Don't think I'm not, and you know what? I know it's higher like in California and stuff, in Florida. The famous vinegar is $8 plus. NJ Kelly Gardner in the house. What's up, little brother? I heard somebody holler at you, man. I can't see you, but what's up, man? It's good to see you. It's a reason vinegar is expensive. Think about this. Everything that can help save your life is expensive. Everything. Think of moringa powder, ginger, lemons. Everything that's beneficial to you costs a fortune. Vinegar, everything. It don't even make no sense. But if you ever want to know, when it comes to food, the stuff that's beneficial to you is usually the most expensive. Cherries. It ain't because people gotta pick them cherries. I seen them pick them cherry picking machines shake that tree. It ain't that. It's because they know what the skin and the seed of that cherry do for your life. For your life. They don't, I ain't gonna get into that. Let's just put it like this. Don't you want to be around a little longer? Well, man, come on, man. Let's get right into it, man. This, and I'm gonna take a squig right off the bat, because that's mine. I keep him in the refrigerator, see him sweating. It's my own potion, son. Y'all know. Making your own vinegar, man. So, I've been putting it on my salad. She got me eating that Incredible Hulk food, y'all. She got me eating the Incredible Hulk tears. That's what y'all call smoothies. I ain't saying that word. I don't like saying that word. Guava. Ooh. Whoa. Guava. This right here, son, if you don't like vinegar and you don't like that first hit, I'm going to tell you what to do. Get you some still. Woo. Get you some stevia. Get you a little bottle or anything. Put your little stevia in there. Put you a little lemon, a little ginger, a little garlic. That stevia gonna sweeten it up so it make it palatable. I'm telling you, you're gonna start feeling that in your gut immediately. It's gonna take you to the bathroom and empty out all that yesterday you got walking around with you in your guts. How do you make banana vinegar? Same way you make apple vinegar. It's the same everything you do. Thank you, broke farmer. Thanks, brother. Because this ain't the day for that. So let me see. Where should we get our vinegar, mother? You create it yourself. When you do exactly what I said, I'm going to put the video, how I made it. I showed you live. I'm going to show you exactly how I made it. You don't start with no mother. You don't got to buy one or nothing. Do you have to use the peels for the banana? I did. I throw the whole banana in that boy. The peel and the guts, the whole shot. Can you do a video on winemaking? Not today, because we talk about vinegar. And I got a whole playlist about winemaking. We gonna make it, but right now I want to concentrate right here, my sister. Do you dilute the swigs with water? Nah, I hit him straight to the, man, I got enough water and fat on my body that it dilute it when it get down. I said, man, you'll meet your friends when you get down there. Nah. Now, brush your teeth, though, because you don't want that rotten. That's why I take him straight to the head, because I don't want to be rotting out my grill, you know. Yeah, I take him. Nah. Looking forward to that wine video. It's going to be a minute, because that wine, that ain't no just quick boop, boop, boop. That take a long time. That take time. Wine takes a long time. So I will watch that playlist if I was you. Okay? Let me see. What's going on, Sunday Backyard Farmer? All right. So everybody that made the vinegar, I'm going to show you that oldest batch that I showed you that was in the 5-gallon bucket. The 5-gallon bucket. Y'all want to see what was in the 5-gallon bucket with the apples and the plate? Did y'all watch that video with the apples and the plate? I'm about to tear your head off. Okay, let me start off because I want to do this right. Put my lady lead on. Okay. First thing I did was filter it off with a plastic sieve. Don't use metal, because metal and vinegar has some kind of chemical reaction. So use a plastic sieve, okay, of some sort. Don't use glass bowls when you use. Don't use no metal mixing bowls when you doing all this stuff either. I only been using all my glass stuff and all my plastic stuff. Don't do it. Cause I don't know, but I know vinegar is corrosive to metal. It might get electrocuted too. Okay, this is that batch. I'm gonna show you a sample of everything. This is that batch from, it had a plate on it, 5-gallon bucket. I filtered it down. I filtered that boy down. Is he not beautiful? Now, here's the thing. Somebody asked me, what about the mother? You see that mother formed in there? Even after I filtered it down through this sieve, it still created another mother. A brother from another mother. You see her in there floating? That's her. That's a brand new one. So here's the kicker. I'm about to tear your head off. I got 6, 12, 18. I got 18 of these. Now think, with 18 jars of this vinegar, I got 18 new mothers. So now the reason I started here is because I wanted to show you a major question. Hey, Starduster 2, What's up, sister? It's good to see you in here. It's good to see you in here. Let me back you back up a little bit. Let me see something. There we go. All right, look, check it out. This is the reason I did this. I showed you this first because the biggest question that I've had in all the emails and the comments is, after you strain it off, what do you do with the apples? Everybody kept asking me that, right? Somebody said I only have 10. But man, look at this compared to this. Look at this compared to this. I got their secret too. You wondering why they two different colors? I use white sugar with this one. I'm gonna bust your head clean to the white meat. And I use brown sugar with that one. If I put this in this bottle, you wouldn't even know, would ya? Ha! Gotcha. So, I'm gonna tear your head off. Now with this one, after I strained it off, put it in here. I like this strainer because see the holes ain't that fine. I did a coffee filter with one. I don't like doing that. They clog up too fast, and plus I want the mother crumbs to get in there so they can do this. After I filtered it off, I'm gonna show you. They said, Led, what do you do with your old apples? I said, I guess I'm gonna put them in the compost pile, right? No, I said I'm going to experiment. Remember, this is my first time doing this too. I said I'm experiment and I'm going to take the fruit from the bucket and put it back in another jar. I'm going to take the old mother that I had on him, put it in the new jar with another half cup of sugar. Oh, I'm about to tear your old head off, boy. What you see there? Yeah, ain't nothing but with your mama. You see it. She back at it. Oh, you ain't seen enough. Watch this. Watch this. You ain't seen enough. Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You ain't seen enough yet, is you? She back on there spreading her thing. She back on there, son. You see her? So all I did was take the original mother, chopped it up in 6 pieces, put a little piece in all 6 jars, and she turned right back into this. Now she working the old fruit, and this is all new vinegar. This is so new, I didn't even put a date on it. Okay, I put a date on this one. I started her out on the 8th, and I labeled it and everything. My restart, I said, my restart, same apples, piece of mother, new filtered water, half a cup of brown sugar, and now I'm about to have a whole nother gallon of vinegar, and the cycle just keeps going on and on and on. So here's the thing. Now, I didn't show y'all that pack of SCOBY that I bought. That pack of SCOBY, that thing was expensive. I ain't never got to do that again. Never. Say, do you consume it? It looks pretty scary. Why you think I'm making vinegar? Anyway, that's a whole nother ball game. Listen, what? It looks pretty scary. That means you don't know what vinegar made out of. Listen, this is the part that's wrong. That's our community. We don't know nothing. That's the problem. We think getting your own chickens and bringing your own chickens in here and making dinner with it instead of going to the Krogers and stuff. Man, getting your own fresh eggs. Let me show you something. Let me show you what a real egg look like. While I'm talking nonsense. Look, I'm gonna show you something I did. Okay, this is the first little few eggs I grabbed this morning. Look at them. I want you to see something. That's what real eggs look like. You see that? Mud and poop on them? I got them here so I can clean them up. This is what your eggs look like too, before they bleach them and spray them with chemicals so they can last longer. All I'm going to do is put some water on mine, and I'm going to have my eggs going to look like this after I rinse them off. Watch this. All you gotta do is rinse them off with water. Now you got brand new, beautiful eggs just like the store. You would never touch those eggs with mud on them, right? That's because you don't know what you're doing. If you go and get real, true, organic, fresh eggs from a real farmer, a real market, or a real homesteader, they're literally probably going to give you eggs in a carton with mud or poop on them. Because if they got to sit around washing eggs all day, they're going to charge you even more. And they just washed off the protective coat of the egg. I promise you, man, we got to do better. This is how vinegar is made, baby. This is how it's made. It looks scary. You know, look. It don't look no more scary than that. Look at that. That thing, that does not look like it's supposed to go inside your body. At all. But it costs a fortune. You know why? It costs a fortune because not only it looks scary, but usually things that's going to save your life do. It take a big, strong, scary man to pull you from drowning out the lake because a little cute little something ain't going to be able to pull you out. See? This is the stuff that saves you. I just want to make sure you understand. When I do this kind of stuff, I do it because it don't turn me on, okay? I do it because, man, there's so many people that's uneducated and not knowing of the reality of where our food comes from. This is it. They're charging you $8 for this bottle. $8. I made all of this. I got all them apples from the farmer's market for what, $20? I'm sitting on gallons, son. I'm literally sitting on about 20 gallons of vinegar. And I could sell the mother off of each and every last one of them. I could make money. I could sell the vinegar. I can use the vinegar, make my health better. Now I'm bringing in income. What you think they doing? What you think they doing to us? And we sitting there like, I guess I better buy another. Honey, we're a little low. So tell Alexa we need to just put that on the list. We got to stop that. We got to stop it. That's why we doing all this. So we're going to leave that alone and just, I'm telling you, Google it. Google how this stuff is made. I'm telling you. It's natural. We scared of natural stuff. You'll taste some farm chicken and be like, this chicken tastes funny. It tastes like it was just done up yesterday. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a real chicken. We so used to eating chemicals and garbage that real food tastes funny to us. You know what I'm saying? We done screwed ourselves up. Wonder what SCOBY tastes like. Bite some and taste it. I ain't gonna eat that. Why? I mean, why would you ask? Okay, I know what's going on here. Okay. Vinegar helps the body alkaline. Okay, I got that. And you use the hands in the dirt, my brother said, and you use the herbs to make vinegar. And you can use your herbs to make vinegar. That's right. You can use all your stuff out here as vinegar. It's SCOBY the mother. I'm gonna have you Google that, okay? So we can all make this together. So you saw out of 1 5-gallon bucket, right? I got 5 almost, I'm gonna say 4 because you know the fruit was in there. 4 gallons of vinegar. After I poured that off in all of these, they created another mother that I'm gonna use later. All of the health properties is down here floating around waiting for me to drink it. Take that mother off, put it in this jar, start up a whole new batch, got a whole nother one. This one is literally for free because them the same apples. And using, you know, the adopted mother. Yo. Okay. So there you go, right there. It's sweet. Now, what we gonna do? Because again, I said I ain't gonna be on here forever. Said, do you need to add more apples to the old apples? I didn't. Nope. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. I just keep, because the old apples still got meat on them. You know, once you know that the apple is done, it won't be nothing left. You see the crumbs down here? That's apple crumbs. All these big fat boys got to go. Until they gone, I'm going to keep using them. There's still some good meat in them. All right, SEI Family Garden. What's going on, said, for some reason, my apple cider vinegar grew some stuff on the top. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that so I can switch gears. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do, okay? I'm going to tell you something I did. Thank you, Adam T. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Everybody give it up for Adam T. Thank you, man. Thank you, bruh. Yeah, that you sure you supposed to put them many zeros on that? Thank you, man. Really, thank you. I want to show you guys. That made me lose my train of thought. I want to show you guys what we're going to do is literally filter one down. I'm going to take this bad boy right here, and he done create. This is one I filtered down, and he created a whole nother mother, right? We're going to filter this down and make it just like this one that I filtered down right here. Now, I'm going to show you one that I experimented. Let me see which one it is. This one with a coffee filter. And he came out a little crisper with a lot less crumbs at the bottom. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. No. That ain't it. Here you go. No, this is it. But you see, I put that mother back in this jar at the bottom. I took a little piece of the mother and set her in there. But you see how crystal clear that vinegar is? That right there. So before we get into this, before I start doing some chemistry, I want to show you one more experiment that I'm not sure that it was a failure. I'm thinking it was a thumbs up. Just in a different way. And I told y'all, okay, I remember now. My train of thought is back. I said one of mine turned bad. Do not listen to me. Do not do what I do. I'm just telling you what I did. One of my batches started turning a little greenish. It started growing a little afro on the top. It was a whole gallon. And I heard that means that your batch done went bad and you need to get rid of the whole batch. Well, I said I'm not getting rid of this batch. I'm going to see what it do. I'm going to see if it do what it do. Because we're creating bacteria, right? We're creating bacteria. Fungus is a form, you know. So this is what I did. I left it alone. And I scraped off the top of that thing with a wooden spoon and throwed that fuzz away. And where he at? Okay. That boy got a whole new little mother popping off up there. And he smells delicious. This whole thing. And this is the one we did together in the blender. The apple and brown sugar vinegar that we did. I got the pineapple and brown sugar, and this is the apple and brown sugar that we all did together in our last vinegar live. So that was on the 29th of last month. So it's coming up on that 30 day. That thing's smelling right. Now, this is the one that was a little questionable, and I had to do a little doctoring up on him. But I'm gonna show you right now. It turned right back. Now the mother is forming on the top. I don't even want to disturb her. Don't disturb your mama. You know she need a nap after the stories go off. But I'm going to do this for giggles. What did I do with my spoon? Hold on. Here we go. So, when you start that vinegar, That's a little tester right there for you. I'm gonna just give it a taste. This the one that started getting fuzzy. So people was like, "Do you throw it away?" And I was like, "I don't know. I guess so." I wasn't throwing no gallon away. Whew. He sparked. He sparked up. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen, so much for that. It's like he's still sweet. He's still a little slight sweet, but the vinegar is starting to kick in. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. The other thing I found out, that 30 days, waiting 30 days is pretty much just saying that's when it's really gonna start kicking in for you. You still need to go ahead and let it wait. After 30 days, go ahead and filter it down if you want to. I would. And then it's really gonna kick up. You want to get all of these particles out. So on the 29th, I'm gonna filter all this out. And now that it got a whole nother mother, I'm gonna let that thing do what it do. Ugh. So, okay. That's what I'm saying. Lettuce smells really good. It smells incredible. After about your second week, you start smelling it. All right, Crafty Mom. You start smelling it. All right, Shorty Kate. And then you be like, man, it's really working. How many people was surprised how easy it was to work? Have you ever tried raisins? Have I ever tried raisins? I'm tearing them up, son. That's raisins in there right there. Will you sell some apple cider vinegar? No, I'm showing you how to make it so you never have to ask another man, can you buy some of his own vinegar ever? I'm showing you right now how to do it yourself. A handful of apples, some sugar. Why would you want to buy another man vinegar when you know how to do it yourself? You might as well go buy this. You might as well go buy that. I want you to do it. So you can tell your family around the holidays you seasoning up your meat with your vegetables, your salad. This vinaigrette is banging. Where you get this? What is this? Olive Garden? No, that's me. You know, I made that. Can you use dried fruit too? Yes, that's raisins in here. Yes. You keep the mother after you filter it. Yes, keep the mother and start a whole new batch like I did here. Okay, I put pieces of the mother in several different jars and just started her all over again. How much water? At the end of this video, I'm going to show you live. I'm going to post the live video, so make sure you click on that so you can see the actual live video of us making it live. Okay, there is no recipe. What about sourness of homemade vinegar versus sourness? Listen, you gotta make it and find out. Make it and find out. A lot of the questions that you asking me, family, you will know. You see how I'm taste testing all of my creations? If you put forth a little bit of effort, this is one of those things. I'm not telling you to go out in the heat and garden, dig in the dirt, plant a whole bunch of trees and keep chickens and goats. And I'm not asking you none of that stuff. You can make this with your eyes closed. You can use whatever you want. And trust me, when you see that live how I made it, you're going to be like, that can't be real. What he just did cannot be real. Hey, whole new perspective. It's good to see you, sister, in the house. Once you see it, you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, it can't be that easy. So let's get right into it. Because the questions that we being asked is already in videos and it's so simple, it's gonna blow your mind. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make this a little easier on myself. I'm like James Brown, do right by myself. I'm gonna use this colander. I'm gonna use this, and all I'm gonna do is just pour this whole jar. Oh no, I got it. I'm smart. I'm smart today. I'm gonna pour this whole jar in here, And then I must take the mother off and set her to the side. I'm going to take her off and set her to the side. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the mother. So, all we're going to do, I'm going to show you what she look like. This is one of the batches from out of the 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to bring you in close. I want you to see everything. You see that mother right there? You see her? And I did forget one thing. So hold tight. Hold tight with me. Hold tight with me, family. I got to find out what she did with my river grabber. Come on, baby. What you doing to me? Oh. Oh, man. What's she doing to me? Come on. All right. I can't find my gripper grabber. Wait a minute. All right. I can't find it. I don't want to use no metal. I don't want to use any metal in here. I had a plastic fork and a plastic spoon. I can't find it. Okay. So I'm going to just scoop the mother out. I'm going to scoop her out of here. You see that? You can touch her. Just feel like a ball of jelly. See that? That is so crazy, son. Look at that. That's what this little lady right here is how to get our health back on track. I'm going to put her in this jar. And I'm going to add a little bit of vinegar to that so she ain't lonely. She ain't just sitting there all dried out. What they call it, not a nursery, I forgot what they call it. But I'm going to keep her a little company. So all we going to do now, family, is just pour this boy out into this glass bowl. Don't use metal. Now, I know that you're going to get a chemical reaction. It's going to start smelling funny. It might start tasting funny, too. So that's our first batch of that right there. I'm going to just let that drain off. Because, see, I want them crumbs. That's other mothers starting to be created. So I'm going to just swirl that around. Feel like I'm panning for gold. I kind of am. Because your health is worth more than money. And if I'm going to try to get healthy, man, I ain't going to go broke doing it. Let's say that. If you want to get healthy, man, don't try your best not to go broke doing it. Why would you go broke trying to get healthy when you got it right here in your kitchen? It don't even make no sense. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right, I got that fruit in another bowl, which I forgot. I got that fruit in another bowl. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit y'all right here with a second filtration. So I got another jar. And this time I'm using a funnel. You ain't got to do none of this, what I'm doing. Now it's up to you and your creativity. Because this the only sieve I got. I used them all the rest for beeswax and ruined them. Now all I got is this little guy. So this works good for me. Now I got to remember, because I did this before straight out the jar. Let me pour this in. Let me pour this back in the jar because I'm about to make a mess. I can hear Lady Leah mouth. Oh, I'm about to get a whooping. You can hear it. Coming in the air tonight. That's why I brought this towel, because I know I'm doing too much. When I poured it off in that bowl, I was like, I forgot. Got the wrong bowl, and I know this mug about to start clowning. This bowl is our mixing bowl, and it never poured right. But that's all right. That's okay. We kind of ready for it, y'all. This is all part of it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. See, when I'm alone, in my four-corner room staring at candles, I can pull this off better. So, anyway, let's get back to it. So, I sit alone in my room, in my four-corner room staring at candles. All right. So, I'm just going to filter this straight through here like this. It's going to catch the bigger pieces of crumbs. I'm going to stop right there, right in the net. So you're going to see that those crumbs going to settle to the bottom, but I want that because that's the same stuff that's in this expensive stuff, right? This the same stuff. So I'm not sure this is not, let's give it a taste test. I'm not sure this is done. I am sure, but we're gonna give it a taste test. It's on my lip. Look. Yeah. You know that thing good when all you can say is, yep. Yep. You ever had somebody in the backyard barbecue, they let you hit one of them ribs or something? Or a piece of hot fish where you dancing the piece of hot fish around in your mouth, fresh out the grease. Your cousin come over to you like, hey man, hit that right there. Hit that fish right there, boy. Hit that, and tell me what you think. He's sitting over there doing this, looking at you. You like, yeah, Y'all had a whole conversation, a whole backyard conversation right there. Huh? Yeah. Your mouth scorched like dragon teeth, but that's how you get down in the backyard. So with this new batch, I'm just gonna cover him back up. I'm not gonna put a whole lid on him yet. I want him to burp a little bit. I'm gonna let him burp for another good week or two. And then I'm gonna put a solid lid on him. Because if you don't do this, he's still cooking. He still might be cooking a little bit. You don't wanna blow your jar up. You don't wanna blow your lid off. So put one back on him. That's why you saw the ones I showed you still got breathers on them, but they done. Right, you can put a solid lid on him, but I know good and well I'm not gonna keep going back and burping him every day. Just put that thing back on him. What's the rush? Set him to the side. People everywhere. Trunk full of speakers. Ain't no room for a spare. So I'm just gonna hit another jar with the same thing. Get my funnel popping. And I'm just gonna do it again. And finish this whole jar. I'm going to split that up between the two because that's how much I end up spilling on the dang on floor. My whole house smell like a rib shack because of that right there. But that's it. All right. Now I'm going to just set them crumbs in there in the cup with the mother. Cover that up so don't no gnats or nothing get to her. Now, I'm just going to cover this batch up. Same way. Where's my lid? You can either use the rubber band or the ring that all of us canners got billions of. Boom. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Pull her hair back. Pull her hair back so she don't get sick. Look. Boom. We made that together. That's what we made. That's what we showed. That's what I've been showing you right there. This is this, but cheaper. Just as healthy, just as beneficial, but cheaper, if not free. Look, how many did we just do? We just spit out 2 jars, right? Each one bigger than this, free. And I got all of that and that. Now I'm going to tell you one. I'm going to move on so we can keep going. There's nothing scary about it at all. Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to show you one that at first I thought was a failure, but I don't think so. Bring this to the light. Just give me the light. Okay. This is the one that everybody was asking me about too. They said, Led, can you do it with lemons or citrus? I did it with lemons and I did it. It's all lemons, same way. Lemons, sugar. That's it. She got the mother in her too. Same deal. I pulled that out, put the pills back in, but I'm about to filter her down. As you can see, the water is yellow as the pills are. You see that? I'm going to tell you what's the difference about this. The difference with this one, I'm trying to block the sun with my head. The difference with this one, the reason why I say it's not a failure, it's a success. I don't think I would drink this one, but it smells like lemon pledge or something. It smells like lemon Windex. I would disinfect and clean the house with this. It don't smell like vinegar at all. It smells like a strong lemon oil. It smells like lemon oil, like zest. Lemon oil zest, something. It's like pure. It smells pure. Like, you know, if you peel in an orange and some of that juice get in your eye, when I taste this, that same burn, you can feel it in your mouth and it kind of pucker you up a little bit. That's that doggone astringency, that absorbency that helps clean stuff, right? So I said, you know what? This ain't a failure. I'm going to keep this and just use it for cleaning. Because that's what this is for too. Disinfecting. This is medication, family, all the way around. It's concentrated lemons. Pure. Thank you, Big Ock 78. Thank you, my brother. Said my granny used to make it. It's an all-purpose cleaner. It smells like an all-purpose cleaner. It don't taste like you need to be drinking this one. This one smells like you need to be wiping down your windows and wiping down your walls. Okay, I'm going to take some questions because I got so much vinegar. I'll be able to answer it and show you a demonstration if it pop up, if I got the situation. I'm going to turn this camera just a hint so the sun don't bust us up. I think I just made things worse, actually. I did. Good night. Hold on. Ooh, that sun is banging on wax. All right, there we go. Ooh, it was cooking the back of my neck. Okay, now I'm in here with y'all. I showed you what I got going on. I got plenty more to show you, but you know, some of this you got to find out yourself. Okay, good question. Lemon vinegar cleaning meat. It help break that meat down. If you got a tough brisket or something, hit it with a little vinegar while you slow roasting that sucker. Slow rolling. Stroking with emotion. Led, how many squares you got out of that shirt? So you leave the pits in the cherries. I haven't made cherry, but yeah, I wouldn't bother. I didn't take the seeds out of my apples. Let me see. When you put the mother in a new bottle, do you put it in last after you? Yes, I put everything in first, and then I set the mother on top. The little piece of mother, I set her on top. Do you need to stir it once a week? I'm going to say yes on that. Yes, keep your eye on it. Stir it. Because the one that turned green on me, I didn't stir it. I just left it alone, and it kind of started turning on me. So I say yes, stir them at least once a week. You can do it every day if you want to, but most of us got stuff to do. Do you use yeast in making vinegar? No. If you use, whoo, man, y'all banging on wax with the questions. Let me show you something. The one that I put yeast in, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said it. The one that I put yeast in turned into persimmon wine. Ha! This was in that other bottle, that other gallon, and I got about 3 of these bottles out of that boy. This turned, I would sip some right now, but you know, I'm on a regimen. This turned into persimmon wine. So yes, this is now an alcoholic beverage if you just put a little bit of yeast in your gallon of what you're trying to make is vinegar. This is what's going to happen. Okay. Whoa! How did you do that? I'm gonna post all the vinegar videos at the end of this one. I'm gonna make a whole series. Say, okay, so maybe it didn't get stirred and that's why I got moldy. Probably, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, call me. Say thanks for the info. No problem, darling, no problem. What type of yeast? I use EC 1118. It's a wine yeast. Do you have a video showing where you put the mother on top? No, I just did that on a whim. It's nothing to know. Just when you're done, take a little piece off. Okay, here you go right here. I'm going to show you right now what I did. Right this very second. This is the one that we just put down, right? And it's clear. It's no more new apples on here. But I'm just going to show you just... No, I'm not. All you got to do is take the mother off, because I don't want to ruin this batch. You're going to take that mother off. And some people say don't cut her. I cut her into 6 pieces, and you saw what they look like now. So I kind of think I dispelled that myth. I cut her in 6 different little pieces, and she turned back round as the jar itself. So she shaped herself to the jar. Let me see. So I'm trying to give you as much information that I've been doing myself. Now, I want y'all to know something. I'm no expert on this. I'm learning how to do this myself. So that's why I'm so excited, because it's working so good. I just want y'all to try it. So, man, I want people to try stuff with me. Hey, Beauty in the Garden. What's up, little sister? Glad you said that, too, because I found a recipe saying to use it, and I was leery about that. Oh, okay. I'm not. Let me see. Keep going. I did 2 apple vinegars, and they are doing well. I brought my fermented bottles from Amazon, and they are doing good. You want to hear something else, family? Does temperature count? Keep it in you know something? I'm going to say something because the Messy Homesteader said something that she was right. People say keep it in a cool, dark place. Mine really, I did all my vinegar sitting on top of the doggone refrigerator. And you see how bright the light is? My refrigerator is right here with me. The sun hit that every day, and I got perfect results. The only 2 that I've had in the, no, I won't sell it. I'm showing you how to make it yourself, darling. Shay, I want you to make it. So you never got to ask nobody to buy no vinegar no more. The only 2 I've had in the cabinet is the new banana and the new apple. Believe it or not, it's going super slow. The ones I had out in the open with the light, all of these was flying through, turning into vinegar. You could smell these the second week. Let me see. Say, Tamika said I made, ferments, Robin says ferments quicker when it's warmer. That's what I'm looking at. I actually set mine down by this vent, and all of them start, whoo. I made pineapple vinegar, pear vinegar, a citrus for cleaning, and plan to do a raisin vinegar and rice vinegar for my Asian cooking. Thanks. Anytime, anytime. I'm glad you did something. Thank you so much, chosen people. See, I did 2 batches, both tap water and 1/2 cup brown sugar. That's a good one. Half honey and the other one with 1 cup white sugar. The honey with brown sugar is popping. I told you that brown sugar is better. It's better. And like I said, some of it was filtered water, but most of this was straight out the tap. I'm not really seeing a difference. The white sugars always give me a little rough time, but you see how eventually they turn their game around. The stuff need to be sterilized first. You're trying to literally create bacteria. So I didn't sterilize anything. I just washed my jars just like I normally do and use them. But you're trying to literally create bacteria. I didn't sterilize. You can do whatever you want to. When it comes to sterilization, like with wine, that's another ball game. But I didn't. As a matter of fact, I've watched several people on their channels like they don't even go through all that. I don't know. I just did what I seen a couple country girls do, and they was like, psh, what did I know? Hey, Grammy midwife, how you doing? Starduster make AVC with lead. Thank you, Star. Thank you for that. Say lead. So can I use any fruit? Pretty much yes. So far, I've used apple, persimmon, banana, and lemon. Everything seemed to be doing great. I say try it and give it a shot. Let me see. I've tried this thing as well using apples, lemons, Berkey water, and brown sugar. I lost 2 jars so far. I had to keep up with work. They went green, still have some. I told you, mine went green. I just scraped that mess off the top and he banging. I ain't telling you to do that. I'm just saying that's what I did. You can use whatever. If you're going to use kumquat, use it. I wouldn't waste no delicious kumquat and how rare they are. I wouldn't just be making stuff just to be making it unless I just want to see what it's going to end up tasting like. But, hold on. Woo, allergy season. So, let me see. Can we see what the banana one looks like? Yes. Yes. When it comes to the Messy Homesteader, hers blew up. That's why I say only fill to the shoulder of your jar. You're going to be like, I can fit more water up there. Don't do it. Because that first or that second week, all of this start rising, and it's going to push this out, leak all down. You're going to have banana juice all over the place. And you got a big cleanup to do. So when it comes to putting your fruit in and you starting it, always just leave it right there because it's going to start fermenting and the peels and the fruit is going to bubble up. It's a mess. You don't want that. Ask me how I know. Here we go. Look, the banana already, she's starting to get a little brown mother. Look. Look at that. Look at that. She's starting to get her little brown mama popping off in there. See it? That whole little thing is like a little jelly pad. But it works. Now this one, the banana, I will be honest, I did have to keep stirring this one because it kept looking like it was going to turn brown, right? It kept looking like, green. It kept looking like it was going to turn green. So I would stir it, and it started smelling like baby food. So I stirred it, and then one day, it started like gelling up at the top. The mother was forming, and I kind of left her alone. I've been leaving her alone ever since. It don't smell like baby food no more. Now it smells like bananas and vinegar. No, I won't stir it no more, Sandra. I ain't gonna stir it no more after that. I'm gonna let that mother form. Ooh, you can see her good on this side. Watch this. Watch this. Watch underneath. I'm gonna move it slow so I don't disturb her. Watch this. Wait a minute. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. I'm gonna kind of bring the camera down so you can see her. Now remember, this is the mother forming down here too. See her? I want you to understand how I know that's the part of the mother. Because I put these bananas through a blender. This was just liquid. There was nothing solid in this entire jar. So what we seeing here is part of that mother that's forming up here at the top as well. No, I don't stir the mother. Once I see the mother, I leave it all alone because now she's going to take care of all the back bacteria, the bad bacteria. She's going to take care of everything else. She busy eating the sugar and all the bad stuff that could occur in here. So the mother is in here doing her job. My job is over. All I got to do is wait. All I got to do is sit back and wait. Let her do her thing. They say, once the mother form, when mama come home, mama handle everything. Why ain't this house clean? Give me the broom. Look, go over there, tell your little get your little brother out of it. Take this trash out. When mama come home, you pretty much cool now. Everything about to be back in order, back in the way it's supposed to be. So this is the banana that I started on the 24th of last month, the very end of last month. How long did it take to get the mother? Well, this been sitting since the 24th. And what's today, like the 18th or something? Now, here's the apple. Oh, this apple I started on the same day. I had some extra apples left over, and I started her on the same day, same deal, the mother at the top, and I just put those apples through a blender and started a whole nother batch. Same deal. That's all I got. Can you make vinegar with just the peels and the cores? Yes, you can. You want to see one that I made with just the peel? Oh, I broke that one down already. That used to be one of these. But I still got the peel. Let me show you something. I still got the one with just the peels, but it's a restart. So it's kind of like not quite fair what I'm about to show you. But after I drained it down and put it in those, right? Look, I started it back over, put all the peels back in another jar. I took some of the apples that was in that other bucket, and then I put a little piece of the mother back on top. Watch this. I put just a little pinch of the mother right on top, and she started forming again. I put water back in there, filtered water, a half a cup of brown sugar, and a little piece of the mother. And I just did this on the 8th. I just did this on the 8th of this month, so it got a head start. It already smelled like vinegar. It already got a mother on it in 10 days versus 30 days. So if you keep recycling your mother, you're going to keep on, you always going to have a head start on your vinegar, so you might not have to wait all that long if you keep on bringing mama in the house, right? So this is all I used basically. That one batch was just peels. No apple meat. This is just a little different. That's why I said it's going to be a little cheating when I show you this. But the batch that this came from was just peels. Just peels. Okay. I'm going to set this down here. All right. Somebody said, lead question, what made you decide to make vinegar? Because why not? Why not? Vinegar is, right now we need to all ask ourselves this and tell ourselves this. Everything is expensive. That's why I keep saying, this is so easy. Why ain't nobody done this yet? Why? Because this used to be like $5 or $6. It's $8 now. This price gouging thing and price hiking ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna tell you when it's gonna stop. The prices going up for everything. Right, Dan, permaculture food for vinegar is a must in the kitchen. It's a must around the house. The prices of everything ain't gonna stop going up until you can't afford it. Everybody waiting for the prices to go back down on gasoline. They're waiting for prices to go back down on food that you buy from the store. They're waiting for prices to go back down on simple stuff and dumb stuff like vinegar. This is vinegar. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's vinegar. But you got to go and you got to think about this. Think. I want you to put this into perspective. This bottle cost me $8 and some change. So after tax, it's almost $10, okay? So this is almost $10. If you work an $8 an hour job, you had to work a whole hour to buy this. You had to work a whole hour in another man's company doing something I'm pretty sure you do not want to do. You had to take a whole hour out of your life to buy 1 jar of vinegar. I need to put that into perspective for you. This is an hour of minimum wage. Those prices are not going to stop. So what we need to do is start experimenting. Do what we can. Look, listen, all the knowledge is right here on YouTube University, Hood Tech Institute. We right here. That's what we all about. We normal people, this is what Hood Tech is all about. We normal people learning the game that they've been running on us the whole time. $8. And here at Hood Tech Institute, you just learn how to make 20 gallons of it for the same price you bought this for. This is Hood Education 101. Right? Come on, y'all. It's too much knowledge out there, and everybody's so busy watching people twerk and watching people do the latest dances, man. There ain't nobody getting the knowledge. They don't click on the channels just telling you how to do something, how to make more money, how to save more money, how to be an entrepreneur. Nobody click on them channels. When I come on and tell somebody how to come up, that channel, ain't nobody watching that. Ain't nobody watching that. But they'll watch 4 hours of me cutting up. I'll be like, man, no. We got to do better than that. Ain't nothing wrong with watching Cutting Up, family. But we got to take a minute or two to, man, learn something. Because in a minute, let me back up. I was talking to my sister the other day, and I'm going to tell y'all what I said. I see other folks, other communities. I see other communities teaching their 5- and 6-year-olds how to hunt for food, how to set traps for food, how to locate berries, how to locate wild edibles and herbs in the field. I see those communities learning how to survive on that. I don't see them doing too many Tic-Tac videos, man. They always got their little 6-year-old in the woods with that little Pee-wee 22 LR, learning how to hunt for food, learning how to survive, learning how to find water. And we sitting here learning the new Tic-Tac dance, man. Learning. Man, look, the other day in the news, somebody was shot at the shoe store. Look it up. It's on the news, on YouTube News. Somebody got shot in the news waiting on the new tennis shoe with the little loop. Waiting on the new shoe to come out. Somebody shot another man. You took another man's life for your shoes. Think about that. I need that to sit on there and simmer. Put a little vinegar in that pot, put the lid on it. Let that simmer for a minute. That person took another man's life for a shoe. Now he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison getting the shoe put in different places. And that family, 2 families done lost 2 people over a pair of shoes that don't nobody own. You about to pay a multi-billionaire for his shoe. You broke as hell, and you saved up all your money to buy a shoe to try to prove to other people that you got money. We have to cut it out. We got to stop the rotation, and that's why I'm here. We got to stop the rotation. Something as simple as vinegar. Something as simple as growing your doggone garden. Something as simple as going and get you a few hens to lay you fresh eggs every day. Learn how to take care of livestock. A little baby goat. A Homestead Heart. Everybody know Homestead Heart. She just bought a baby goat. I seen that today. I almost lost my mind as bad as I want some goats. We better get back. We better get to it, man. This is insane. I wanna build a part onto my chicken coop, but I was like, it'll be cheaper just to buy a whole nother section of the coop because the lumber prices is through the roof. We got to start figuring out how to build ourselves. I need work done on my house. Guess what? I'm going to get my big butt up on a ladder because, man, I'm not paying that dude that much money. When all I got to do is take that fascia down, put up another one, and kick in about 6 screws. He want $1,500. I'm not doing it. Because right now we're at a point. I seen this on that show I was telling y'all about the other day, Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth. You know what he passed to this one dude so he could let him on the train on the show Sweet Tooth? He passed that man a 2-pack of AA batteries. A pack of AA batteries was worth somebody's life. That's where we at. That's where we at. That's like prison now, right? Look, I won't shank you if you put some money on my commissary. You give me them Twinkies, I ain't gonna kill you tonight. We about there. We about there. So if you have no skill set whatsoever, if you constantly consuming, you constantly buying everything you do, you might be in a little trouble. Because where'd I go? Look, you know how much this would be worth if the boot hit the poop? If the boot hit the poop and everything go to hell, this little bit of wine that I did for fun just to show y'all be worth a fortune. Not just for drinking, for bartering, or turn it into fuel. You can do anything you want with this. Vinegar. You get a cut. That's why when you put, you touch some vinegar, because when you get a cut and you hit that vinegar, wow, it's like peroxide. Yes, it was real and deep. Yes, it was. And we ain't too far off of that right now. Negotiating things. Everything I keep seeing on Facebook Marketplace, I'm looking for something in particular, right? But you know what? Don't nobody want cash no more. Because they know cash is kind of fading out. We ain't going to go down that alley, okay? But cash is fading out. So they're like, look, if you want these wheels, trade me. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a 4-wheeler, a RV, a camper. That's what, it's all over Facebook Market. Look yourself, you will see it. People, I'm like, I told this one young guy, you know how much for the wheels? I don't want no cash. I didn't even understand that. I said, son, what do you mean you don't want cash? Now, we typing back and forth. What do you mean you don't want cash? I don't want no cash. I'm looking for an RV, a bow and arrow. What? At first, it didn't make sense to me until I clicked my lead farmer brain back on, right? Like, oh, you down for yours? I went and started talking to him personally, and I hope he sold or traded those rims for what he was looking for. He was trying to sell something that means nothing, so a set of fancy rims for something that's going to save his life. That boy said a bow and arrow, he named the kind, a Barnett, a small camper, even a pop-up. That boy was asking for stuff that's going to save his life. He ready to get off them 20s, get off them dubs. And man, you got a small 22 caliber rifle. If y'all don't get it, man, by now, ain't nothing I can do for you. You know. So that's all I got, family. Any questions about the vinegar before we go out? Again, I wait till, whoa, Turf Therapy in the house. What's up, bruh? Good to see you, brother. Turf Therapy in the house. Yeah, Stardust, I got my bow and arrows too. Oh, hands in the dirt. I knew you was gonna pop up as soon as I said that Barnett. You know I got me one. I knew you was gonna pop up. I done seen you work yours. Matter of fact, I'm a make my old video unprivate to me and my son. We practice all the time. Let me see. Black Tropical Homestead said bartering system is the best. Grow, raise, make what you can, barter the rest. We don't have pigs and cows, but we can grow enough food to trade fruit and vegetables and meat. Exactly. Exactly. And it's a lot of people out here that don't know. Say, is distilled water okay to use? Yes. Yes. I done used my filter water out of my Berkey, and I done used it out the sink, and it's all doing the same. You can make a bow and arrow out of pie. You can make it out of anything. We have walnut trees. That is, nut trees is good to have. I got about 6 pecan trees out here. I got an almond tree and about 6 pecan trees. I'm going to keep adding to it too. Let me see. So I have been stirring every day, so mother was disturbed. Should I stop stirring? No. If you've been stirring every day, let it sit a day. If you don't see nothing bad happening, let it sit another day. If you don't see nothing bad happening, let it sit another day, you know, and let her start to form. How long have you been doing it? You said how many? How long have you been stirring it? Hey, Love Notes. What is Hood Tech Institute? I'm the dean of Hood Tech Institute. It's a school of hard knocks. All right. It's a school from the streets. It's a school. My school is common sense. That's why I created this. It's a school of common sense. That's the only thing you need for admission. You don't need to pass no test. The only test you got to pass is common sense. I told you one of the questions is how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck could chuck wood? If you answer that, you may not be accepted. If you say, huh? Come on in. Because the first thing should be, man, this man out of his mind asked me how much wood could a woodchuck chuck. How do I answer this? Is this a trick question? That's how you get in. If you say, a woodchuck could chuck wood, no, back of the class, back of the class. So this is about common sense. Y'all know good and well, I'm not no teacher. But honestly, some of this stuff is so common sense that it's just not common anymore. The questions is being asked when you got one of the most powerful weapons on the planet, which is Google. Nobody uses Google. Nobody uses all the search engines that they could use to find out the answers to reality. They use Google and search engines to find out what happened to Christina Aguilera. I don't know. Oh, let's Google that. They don't Google nothing. They got nothing to do with surviving or how to make a way forward in their life. They Google crazy stuff. Is Rihanna pregnant? Who cares, man? Listen, I like Rihanna. I do. But who gives a crap? Oh, the Rocky boy, whatever his name is. Who cares? Will Jennifer Lopez ever find love? Who gives a shit? That's her business. That ain't got no business being on the cover of People magazine. Jennifer Lopez has found love again? For what? For what, though? Who cares? Nothing about the reality is when you standing in line at one of these grocery stores, nothing about reality is in the doggone on the real covers of real papers and magazines. Nothing. Rihanna pregnant. Jennifer Lopez thinking about getting married again. Jay-Z and Beyonce might be having some marital problems. What's his crazy name? Yeezy. He mad because the Lil Peter Gabriel dude is taking his woman. Dude, why is you surprised? Pete Davidson took what's her name wife, or he with his wife. Man, so when you met that woman, you was in line in the first place, fool. You was in line. You know, you had a ticket in your hand and you didn't know it. That's the kind of dumb, let me stop cursing. That's the kind of dumb stuff we live with every day right now. Right there. You dig what I'm saying? This is a man with a lot of money and a lot of power and influence right now. And the only thing he worried about is a woman getting in another relationship with another crazy dude. But dude, you forgot how you met her. You was in line. You was at the back of the line with your ticket. They called your number like at the license bureau, right? Huh? They said, number 483 to window B. You stepped up with your ticket. I'm next. Okay. You pumped her full of babies like a dummy, and now you all in your feelings. Guess what? That's in worldwide news. You will see that bullshit on CNN. That's why I know about it, because I'm looking for reality, and that's all the major news. News breaking now. Kanye West is getting angry because he was not invited to a birthday party. Back to you, Dave. Bullshit. But then people will know that if I know it, you know it's bad. People around the world in other countries is watching our world news about Kanye West and them. We about 2 seconds away from raw backwards. You know what that spell it? Don't say it, just spell it. I mean, just say it in your mind. Don't put it on here. Raw backwards. We about 2 stone skips away from a world raw. And we worry about Kanye and them. That's not in the papers though. We know all about Kanye and them. We even know the name of all their children, and all them strange little baby names. We know all the name of their children, but then somebody will say, how do you make the vinegar? Something you've been using your entire life since birth. Your mama, your grandmama, your great-great-great-great-great-grandmama been making and using vinegar your whole entire life, and we don't even know how to make this, but you know the name of all of Jay-Z and Beyonce kids' names. Man, we got to do better than this. Shit, I'm getting all excited. Huh? Man, that's some bullshit. I'm sorry for cursing y'all, but that I get all angry about normal little stuff. That we supposed to know just by knowing, just by, you don't even click on it. It just pop up on your feed of how to do some of this stuff. How to live, how to grow food, how to plant a garden. It pop up in your feed and you skip right past that to find out what the name of their kids is. Ain't nothing wrong with the entertainment part of it, but get the knowledge first, right? When schools start, the school of hard knocks, when life starts in the morning, when you go to school, the first thing you do, you go to first period, you go to second period, you go to third period. By the time you get to fourth period, then you go to lunch. Then you go to recess. You don't go to recess and lunch and breakfast and all that bullshit. First, you get something in your brain, and when your brain is full of knowledge, by the time your head about to explode, they know that child needs a break. Go out of doors and go do stuff. Go breathe. Ain't no different in here, man. We need to be learning stuff first and then pick up the bull crap after. Man, that kills me, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and hit another one of these. My homemade vinegar and the remedy to what's floating around right now. This is part of that. This will keep that thing off, keep that monkey. What your uncle used to say, hit that keep the monkey off your back. I had to laugh at myself. That'll keep the monkey off your back. Hit that real quick. Yep, Yep. Yeah. Huh? What Unc say when he hand it back to him, he said, huh? 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 Yeah. Yeah. Y'all had a whole grunting ass conversation about how delicious and healthy, and this will keep the monkey off your back just by grunts. I tell you. Huh? So that's it, y'all. I hope y'all really, if you ain't made the vinegar, I hope you make it. I hope you make it. Because it's going to blow your mind once you start smelling that delicious vinegar smell. It's going to be a little different. That first or second week is going to smell like you're going to keep asking people who passing gas, right? About that second week, the middle of that second week, you're going to be asking, man, was that you? You ain't say excuse me? God. Like, no. What? Man, don't be doing that sitting next to me. That's your vinegar. So before you knock somebody's head off passing gas next to you, go sniff your vinegar. It's going to smell a little funky at first. Go ahead, stir him up. Hit him real quick. Stir him, right? Let him sit. By the end of that second week into that third week, that thing going to smell like Long John Silver's seafood shop. You know, they hand you them little packets of vinegar. People done busted them up. Ooh, you start opening that vinegar. You ain't even paid for your food yet. Start opening that little pack of vinegar, hit that fish fillet real quick. Got my mouth fixed for some fish now. Hit this vinegar on that fish. I'm gonna have a fish fry. I'm gonna fry some fish. She gonna have to give me something healthy, like some of that cassava flour or something. If y'all ain't seen Lady Led video about making them cassava flour and almond flour pancakes, you need to go see that. I'm gonna put that at the end of the video. Woo! But I'm gonna have to batter that fish and some fresh eggs out my coop, hit it with a little bit of cassava flour. Boom! Hit that boy in some oil, and I'm gonna hit him with some of my own I was about to do that. Some of my own homemade vinegar. Woo! 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 Fish that I got out the creek, all of us from here. That's what I'm talking about. Get it all from your house, man. We better start figuring it out. You waiting on them to figure it out for you? Shit. They figuring out how to continue to rip your whole back pocket off. They want that whole Levi sign off of your back. All that cash you got left over. They want that. They figure out you got a little bit of cash left. They got to have that, son. So I'm trying to help you keep it in your pocket. Listen, somebody said, Brandy said, you making my mouth water. Listen here, some fried fish. Hit that thing. Let me just bust your head open a little bit more. A little bit wider, real quick. Real quick. Where my knife at? Man, why ain't I got no knife? How come I ain't got no knife? That's because I just put these pants on. That's why I've been chilling all night. Look here. Look, still got lemons. Still got lemons. Just bust your head open real quick. I still got lemons. What? I'm telling you. Squeeze off a piece of that lemon right there. Some lemon. Some vinegar. Squeeze that lemon on that boy like, boo. Squeeze that lemon on that fish. Hit him with a little vinegar. I'm going to have her end up figuring out how to make me some hush puppies. Some healthy hush puppies too. And by the way, it's Black History Month. So if you don't know where where hush puppies came from, before I go, Lady Led gave me a Black History Month tip. Hush puppies were invented by us, for us, to help us escape. They were cornmeal balls fried or cooked in whatever way they had chance to give to the hounds to keep the hounds busy as they try to sneak away. Hence, hush, puppy. That's why I'm going to have a fish fry. So that was a little quick Black History Month tip that Lady Led hit me with. And I said, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some? Woo. Every day you find out something new that make you just want to, whew, this world is rough. This is why we making our own stuff right now. We making our own stuff right now because look what they did back then to get free. We need to be spreading knowledge now to try to get free. You think you free? You ain't free. You ain't free. Everybody think you free because you got your own house, you got your own. You is not free. If every time you hungry, you gotta go to the grocery store. You are not free. The only way you can make a living is you gotta go work for another man. You are not free. It's a state of mind, man. It's a state of mind. And the more you do for yourself, the less you got to do for somebody else to get money to survive. If you growing your own food, making your own vinegar, growing your own eggs, growing your own, you got your goats, you got your chickens, you got your garden, you got your fruit trees, you making wine, you're making vinegar, you're making all this stuff. That's what you go to the grocery store to get. You don't got, now you can tell your boss, yeah, I ain't coming in today. Because you don't need all that money no more. You ain't got to keep putting in that overtime. That's overtime you could be spending at home with your old lady and telling her how much you love her. Or staying at home with your man and telling him how much you appreciate him and love him. Our family structure, and I just did a whole video on LBX channel, LBX 73, about our family structure is suffering. And that's why we all suffering. Our families is suffering. Everybody worried about money. I'm going to show y'all a little trick if you wasn't over on LBX 73. If you wasn't on that channel and watched that video, because I know it was kind of long, I get it. But I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something right now. That we're so busy worried about money that we don't even realize we poisoning our relationship. We poison our family system. Okay, there go money right there, right? There's money. Now let's spell it backwards. Cover up the devil tail. Cover up Satan's tail and what you get. Poison. Venom. They snuck that in on us right there. They snuck it in. We don't even think about it. They snuck it in on us. It's the root. Right there. I did this being funny one day and almost scared the hell out of myself. Boom. We so busy worrying about money that we don't pay no attention to our family. You don't pay no attention to your wife. You don't pay no attention to your husband. You don't give a damn what your kids is out there in the street doing in the middle of the night. I got a ring notice, and then the kid in our neighborhood out there breaking into cars. That's somebody's child. Now, it ain't nobody's child till somebody put a hot one in him, and then everybody complaining. Where was your kid? Where was you, man? Get your kid out the street. Some of us can't say, well, I can't watch him 24/7. Yes, you could. If you start growing your own food, making your own vinegar, getting your own eggs, tending to your own livestock, eating your own chicken, eating your own eggs, eating your own meat, growing your own food, you don't got to pull that third shift. Because you got all your groceries right here. You don't got to pull that third shift, meaning his ass going to be in the bed. You could be there with him, making sure he don't creep out at night looking for people's allergy medicine. Guava. Woo. That's pure lemon juice. So, that's all before I go to going in. But remember that. I'm trying to save you before it poisons your whole existence. Before it poisons your whole existence. Grow your own, eat your own. Grow your own, eat your own. I want to say thank you to everybody that came in today. Thank you to all my moderators that was in here chilling with me. Thank you for all the people that kicked me a little cash to keep me rolling. I want to say thank you so much to everybody. Really a big hands up to everybody that actually made the doggone vinegar and truly understand exactly what I'm experiencing right now. They're the ones that know I'm not lying right now. I'm telling the God's honest truth because they got the evidence sitting right there in their own kitchen. They know it ain't no lie. They know it ain't no joke. They know it was that easy. They made that thing happen. And it's so easy. Family, it's no excuse not to be doing some of this stuff that we need to be doing. All right? I'm going to get on out of here. I've been on here like an hour and a half or some change or something. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And tomorrow, I'm going to hit y'all with a little bit of Solar Saturday. Yeah. Solar Saturday. All right? Live Farmer 73. I love y'all all, and I'm out. Peace. And what? One more for the road. My gut's going to be toe up. Guava to our vinegar. This is to everybody that made vinegar. Guava. One more, I guess, right? I gotta hype myself up. Ooh, Yeah. Smooth. You make it and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody, Live Farm 73. Let me get my voice back. Lair Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. Thank you, everybody.